Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited to take a look at the Honey Night Tarot Deluxe Edition created by Marvoli. Until recently, the Deluxe Edition was out of print for a little while, and I was actually afraid they weren't going to bring it back. But a couple of months ago, I saw that it was available for pre-order, and mine just arrived today. So again, super excited. I also wanted to compare the Deluxe Edition to the Mini Edition. The Mini Edition has been available at a discounted price due to a few typos. I mentioned it recently in a video I did, my favorite spring decks, which I will link below. I do love the mini size, but I have been looking forward to working with the larger size. At the time of this video, the Honey Night Tarot Deluxe Edition is still available for purchase. You can find it on more than one Etsy shop, as well as various online tarot shops. I will leave available purchase links below. I'm not going to do a side-by-side of the individual cards because the images seem to be the same. I'm just going to go over some of the major differences. I will include timestamps so you can just jump around to different segments if you so choose. Okay, so let's take a look. The first noticeable difference is the size. The Deluxe Edition, which I think used to be called the Pocket Edition, is a bit larger. Outwardly, the artwork looks the same. They both have a 360-degree panoramic view of Honeyville. And in case you don't know what Honeyville is the setting where the characters and stories of Honey Night Tarot take place. Marvoli built the entire deck around this specific imaginary world. Honeyville is a hidden, dreamlike valley shaped like a massive flower. And from what I understand, every card in the deck acts like a window into a daily scene or a specific corner of this town. In fact, the minor arcana are meant to represent different aspects of life, trades, and natural elements within the valley. With the intention of turning the tarot reading into a journey through the town's geography and folklore. As far as the box designs, they are quite different. The box for the mini deck is this book style clamshell box with a magnetic closure. It's pretty strong too. And then the inside of the box, let me take the cards out, are full color. It has this picture of the Fool inside, laying with her little cat. Let me see if I can get this in focus. Isn't that so cute? And the mini edition does not come with a book, nothing about Honeyville. I actually had to look that part up. And then the box for the Deluxe Edition is housed in this drawer style box with a metal pole in the shape of a flower, and then you have this little bumblebee. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Let's take the cards out. And then again, you have this image of the Fool laying in the grass. I do like seeing the larger image. It's nice. But again, there's no book that comes with the Deluxe Edition. I find this a little bit unfortunate considering the entire theme of the deck is supposedly based on the imaginary world of Honeyville, and there's actually no information included about it. Obviously, both decks are pretty small. The mini edition is very mini, especially compared to a standard size tarot card. The Deluxe Edition is more like a pocket edition, and then when you compare it to a standard size tarot card, they're nearly The deluxe edition is nearly as wide. As far as the cardstock, the mini edition is 300 GSM, and it has this nice slip coat finish. It feels a little bit like linen paper. It's very matte, and it actually is, you know, it bounces back, so there is a core in there. The cardstock for the deluxe edition is 350 GSM on Katie art paper. It also has a slip coat finish and feels very similar to a linen finish, in my opinion. Nice cardstock. In addition to being significantly bigger, the deluxe edition has mint speckled edges. Look at this. I can't see if the camera is picking up, there's like a sparkle to the edges. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I don't think so, but it's there. The edges for the mini edition are plain. I'm thinking about edging them in a color like a pale pink or something. As far as the card backs, outside of the borders of the deluxe edition, the design looks exactly the same, and they are reversible. Looking at the front of the cards, the biggest difference is the borders in the deluxe edition. Outside of that, the font, the card images are exactly the same. I do appreciate the larger images of the deluxe edition. I just feel like it makes a difference. Okay, so let's take a look at the deluxe edition. Both decks have the same bonus cards. The first one is Dreamland, and the second one is the Lost Land. I just think they're so cute. I don't use bonus cards, but I still think they're cute. I just love this little Fool card and the little cat. We have the Magician. This bunny with the little top hat is too cute. Wait. No. Ruh-roh. I think we've got a printing issue. Do you see that? The borders. It looks like there's issues with the borders. Darn it. Okay, I'm not going to focus on it right now, but there's very clearly a problem. I mean, it doesn't cut anything off, but it's the image and the title is too far down. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'm getting distracted. ADD. We have the High Priestess, the Empress. I really like this Emperor. Look at this Lover's card. And then we have the element, which you have the element of air, and then you have the Gemini symbol in the corner. Look at these little ponies. And then strength is positioned at 8. This deck does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition. I like the use of color in this deck. Look at this death card on a little unicorn with a bat mask. So cute. Then we have the element of fire for temperance, and the symbol for Sagittarius. I do like that they included that. Oh, gosh, I'm trying not to focus on it, but the border thing is bothering me. OCD. We have the tower. The borders are back to normal, but I'm not focusing on that. I love this star card. The moon. Oh my gosh. So you have a dog instead of a horse. That's adorable. And the world. Okay, let's take a look at the wands. The wands in this deck remind me a little of the Deluxe tarot. It kind of makes me want to do a comparison. And I like the desert scene for the suit of wands. How cute is that? I love the top hat. Let's look at something. I just noticed this and have never noticed it before. It looked like for a second it was the same person. Is it the same person? No, she has, or she or he has curly hair. But they're wearing the same outfit. Maybe that's because it's meant to be a uniform. I love the little cactus in the background. I really like the little ponies. They're so cute. Queen of Wands with her black cat. I love this. Let's look at the cups. The cups feel very spring. The colors, the background, the trees and the flowers look very spring. Again, very Rider-Waite-Smith. Let's look at the swords. I really like the autumn background for the swords. I love this card. I sometimes wish that some of the creators would do something a little bit different than the traditional Three of Swords. It almost feels like it doesn't fit with the vibe of this deck. Let me know what you think about that. I love the little autumn background in the window. The Nine of Swords, the ghost, the nightmares. That's so cute. Look at her little dress. I just love the sweet, lighthearted vibe of this deck. Let's look at the Pentacles. I'm noticing that the suits seem to have a theme, such as a season or a climate. Like the wands they're in a desert climate. And the cups kind of have a spring vibe. And the swords have an autumn vibe. And the pentacles have this like rich, earthy vibe. I really like the green and the purple together for the suit of pentacles. I like all the grapevines. Again, traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. 10 of Pentacles. My final thoughts, outside of the funky border issue, I do prefer the larger size of the Deluxe to the Mini. However, I do like that the Mini edition is borderless. Both decks have beautiful packaging, and I like that the boxes are fit to size, but I do prefer the drawer style box to the clamshell box that the Mini is housed in. And outside of some quality control issues with both decks, I do love them, but again, I really like the larger size. I really enjoy the whimsical storybook vibe of these decks. And I think that covers it for the Honey Night Tarot. So what do you think? Is this a deck you think you could get into? And which size do you prefer? The pocket size or the mini? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, thanks so much for joining me. Take care. Bye.